10 times better.
On the offensive end, he's 10 times better than Bill
Oh,
Wallace.
man, you insulting these guys, man. You can't be
Wallace
talking about these
wasn't good
guys.
on the
Man,
offensive
Ben
end.
Wallace was, man, he was that team.
He wasn't good.
He
on
was
the
a
offensive
cornerstone, man.
end. Stop it. Yeah, he wasn't that good on offensive end. That's Bill.
And that's Will.
And today on the Bill and Will Show, we're going to talk.
New York Jets. Jets, Jets.
Oh, I put the Jets. It's supposed to be the New York Giants.
God dog it.
They play in the same house. What I want to talk about is how do you think Jason Garrett going from a head coach to a assistant offensive coordinator, assistant head coach, how do you think that's going to play out up there in the Giants?
Wait a minute. I thought he went to the Giants as the head coach.
No, he went as the OC. He went to be the underboss. What's that dynamic of you feel going from the boss now to being the underboss? It's very difficult.
It would be difficult for most people. Jason Garrett, his personality is such that he just want to get in where he fit in, and he gonna do a good job wherever he goes. Now, he wasn't able to take the Cowboys over the top, and he had a plate and a table full of goodies. He had, man, I'm telling you, and what's that, Jerry World? On that table, that spread, he had turkey, dressing, peach cobbler. He had sweet potato pie. He had all kind of stuff on that table, and he couldn't get the job done. He's going to a New York Giants team that's decimated. Now they got a few good pieces. They got a really good running back from Penn State. They got a couple of good receivers, and they got some questions at the quarterback. But
what's the question? DaviinDavis is their quarterback. What's the question?
What's he gonna do?
But there ain't no question about who their quarterback is.
Well, I'm talking about there's questions of is he gonna be good or not? Is he gonna be able to run the offense that Jason Garrett is going to employ? I don't know, and you don't either. But this is what I do know. Jason Garrett is not a winner. He's a survivor. He went to Princeton. He's smart. He's very intelligent. He's a survivor, but he's not a winner, not a champion. They're not going to do nothing with him as an offensive coordinator.
Well, when you're coaching for somebody that's younger than you, when you're working for somebody that's younger than you, they kind of get under your skin a little bit. We all know Jason Garrett was been one of the highest paid assistant coaches, assistant coordinators, offensive coordinators before with the Cowboys. Before he took the job, he was highly paid. Then they brought him in as the head coach. So he has experience being offensive coordinator somewhere, not being the head man. So he falls back into that role, which in a lot of people's eyes, he shouldn't have been the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. He was groomed by Jerry. Jerry loved him. So
he married his daughter.
He was knocking off his daughter.
He married his daughter. Don't say it like that.
That's how we talked about
in New York. That B.
Yeah.
B wasn't doing that.
He was knocking off. And then they got married. That's what happens when you knock off something, you know what I mean? See that? And they got married. So he knows about, but I agree with you said. He's not a guy that willing to stick his neck out that hole to see if somebody coming. You know what I mean? He gonna make sure it's always a clear path for him to get a nice, you know what I mean? Because he has.
It's not gonna work.
He think it's not gonna work there.
I'm not a Giants fan no way, so I don't care.
I think no matter who your offensive coordinator was or your coach was, your roster's depleted. Like Gibson said at the beginning, you do have Saquon, which if you're smart, you don't run Saquon as much. You keep him between 15 and 17 carries a game because you want to try to get your organization right, get more better players around Saquon, because one missed block, one missed tackle, if you use him 30 times a game, his career is going to be over and you're going to have nothing. You're going to be less of a running back. DaviinDavis, he is a question. If he can stop turning the ball over, he'll be all right. If he can continue to improve like he did last year, he did. You've seen some strides in DaviinDavis. You didn't see enough of it. You just seen him continue to turn the ball over in clutch minutes. So I think think with quarterback experience like Tony Romo and Dak Prescott under the offensive OC's belt, I think he can help him in those ways also. But as far as the Giants sneaking up on anybody or winning the division, winning the East, I see them behind the Cowboys. I see them behind Philadelphia, and I see them fighting with the Redskins to see who's the sorry.
Dead last. You know, I like Daniel Jones better than I do Danny Dimes.
Daniel Jones is Danny Dimes. You got to get on the hip hop scene, and you know what I mean.
Hey man, I don't. You know that slang language.